Hi, so I've not made a video for quite some time. I've lost basically some touch with myself, and today I decided let me make a video again of the Discover It card, which is what still continues to be one of the greatest cards one can have in their wallet. This card is giving you a 5% back on many categories, and the categories for the upcoming quarter is gonna be Amazon, Target, and Walmart. It's some place where people shop usually for their daily stuff, and the greatest thing about this card right now is that if you were to get this card for the first time, then you actually double your cash back after the first year. So a 5% back is actually a 10% back on Target, Walmart, and what was the other one, Amazon. And of course it basically gives you a 1% back on everything else. So 1% back after the first year is essentially a 2% back. So it's a great card to have in your wallet. So let's unbox this packet. I know everybody, sometimes a lot of people are just happy seeing the unwrapping of a new credit card. That's the way it is. So let's open this box and see what's inside and what card did I get. So as we open this packet, let me just remind all my viewers to have a look at the videos that I have made previously. They pretty much cover all those credit cards which I endorse, and those credit cards are basically the cards without the annual fee. I still prefer cards without an annual fee because they kind of give me the same returns and privileges that I get with some high flyers and which have a lot of annual fees. So still I belong to the category of the no annual fee gang. So see my other videos and you'll perhaps like a few cards that you might want to. So here it is. Okay, so this time it is the purple one that they sent me. So the purple one that they sent me, nice looking card. I mean, come on, I mean, what's in a card? But a lot of times people are just happy to get a beautiful card in their wallet. So this is definitely a nice card, and this card is something that one should definitely have in the wallet. I highly suggest. This card is a very rewarding card. Now the Discover card, as I have told you, gives you 1% back on everything, which gets doubled after the first year. So it's essentially a 2% back card for the first year, and then it gives you 5% rotating categories. Again, this quarter, that means the last 3 months of 2019, it's going to be Walmart, Amazon, and Target. You're going to get 5% back, which will get doubled to 10%. And of course, you should remember the cap is on $1,500 spent in the 3 months. So the maximum you can maximize this card for the 5% back categories is $75, which gets converted into $150 in total after your first year passes. Now the other categories that will come down the line in the next few quarters is going to be gas, groceries, restaurants. So that's something that you definitely go to, and for you to maximize your rewards, this is one of the best cards that you can have in your wallet. Now continuing with other things that are really nice about this Discover cards are that, first of all, these guys have 0% foreign transaction fee. So if Discover is accepted in international places outside the country, then definitely you guys don't have to pay the 3% or the 2.5% surcharge on international transactions. The other things which are good about Discover is that they have a great customer service. Okay, you call their number up, they are very responsive. I've always had these customer care representatives who are US based, and they are great. I mean, definitely they are great. They tend to all your queries as soon as possible. I asked them to basically send this card through a speed post, through a FedEx, overnight FedEx, and they were able to send it pretty fast. Also, other things which come to my mind about this card is that Discover from time to time gives you like special categories or special bonuses. Like for example, lately they said that if you were to pay your credit card, if you were to use your credit card to pay your cell phone bills using this credit card, they would give you an additional $20 back. So these little perks that these guys keep giving without charging you an annual fee is what makes this card a must-have card in your wallet. You'll never know when these guys will give you a decent category, and you'll be able to maximize your expenses, the cash back on your expenses. Other things which I like about this credit card is that once you get this credit card, you get a 0% APR for the first 14 months. Like this is September of 2019. If I was to do any purchases on this card, I would not have to pay any interest till November 2020. Well, you know what? Just let's go through the package and see what's inside. Okay, so let's go through. So see as we go, so they are telling you to earn that you earn a 5% cashback bonus on different categories, different places, and like they say, gas stations, grocery stores, restaurants, Amazon. So this is something that you have to keep in mind. You have to sign up for these categories. Some people find it not so interesting to sign up on categories, but if you are the one who can sign up for categories, then definitely this is a card that you should have. The other thing is that it always gives you 1% cash back, which is doubled after the end of first year, so it's essentially a 2% back. Then the cashback match is what makes it a 2% back. Okay, so this is a card I got. I got a credit limit of 5,000. You know, I've seen one more thing. People usually don't get very high credit limits on Discover, so don't get disappointed if you get a $500 or a $1,000 credit limit to begin with. As you will use it, they will give you a better credit limit going forward. Okay, so the point is that you have to build a relationship with Discover. So people who are interested in knowing my credit score, well, I had a credit score of 815 on September 2019, so I've done pretty good, huh? So maybe that's why I got a decent credit limit of 5,000. I'm happy with it. I don't anyway spend a lot. So here is something that we need to know about their stuff. They have no annual fee. They like I told you, they have a 0% APR until the last day of your billing period ending November 2020. So you know, I could shop for stuff, and if there's anything that basically I wanted to pay it over a period of time, over 14 months, that I would not have to pay an interest, and that is something great for anybody who gets this card. You know, hey, which reminds me, right now if you were to get this card before September would end, you have PayPal as a category, restaurants and PayPal. Now if you have PayPal as a category, there's so much shopping you can do, and through PayPal you'll get 10% back in your first year. Like for example, if there is anybody who is interested in buying an Apple product, you don't get 10% back on an Apple product, but if you were to go online on apple.com, buy an Apple product and pay it through PayPal, which is an option on apple.com, then essentially you would be getting a 10% back. Now that's pretty great. So you know, so that's why I like this card so much. And so you know, long story short, Discover credit card is something that you should have in your wallet. It is a great credit card, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Okay, so enjoy. And if you guys want to get this credit card, please use the link below. That's my referral link. I'll get some, you'll get some. Okay, enjoy, have fun, take care, bye.